in this video, you will be learning how to create custom filter pane in Power BI and you can impress your stakeholder. This is one of the way to make your dashboard organized and clean and also give the end user more control in your report to make the report engaging. So let me go ahead and show you how filter pane works in dashboard. So right now I have a dashboard which is here, you can see it. I will just unfilter everything right now. So let's unfilter everything. Now we have this filter pane icon. Okay, so I can simply click on this filter pane icon. It is going to open a filter pane for me, and simply I can select maybe branch. I want to analyze by the branch. They want to analyze by the month. They can select the month, or they can select the branch, right? So they can select the month and they can analyze by the month, like how the sales are going, right? So on, so on. They also have the category. So you noticed as soon as they click on this button, the filter pane goes away. Now they can see the reports nicely here, right? So this is one of the great features of Power BI, I would say, because this is very useful in the real project. So let's go ahead and see how you can build it from scratch. So all you just need to download the dataset from the video descriptions and create simple measures like total sum, total profit, and that's it. Then you can simply practice this. Okay, so let's go to Power BI and I will show you. You can download the dataset from the video descriptions, by the way. And also I would request you to go through my previous video which is called date table, because that will be helpful here. So right now you can see we do have a very simple dashboard. So we have not created any slices like, the filter options for the users. Now there is a requirement, user want to do some filtering, like they want to see the sales by some of the brands or maybe some of the product or some of the things, different things. Okay, now we do not want to show all the brands and everything here because that will take a lot of space, right? So to make it engaging and to make it organized, we can simply go ahead and say insert, and I will just go ahead and insert a filter icon which you can download from the video descriptions. Select it and maybe just put it here. Okay, oops. And simply put it here anywhere you want. Okay, this much of size is fine. Okay, this is simple image that I have just inserted. Now next thing I would need is that, see, the logic how it's going to work is that we will be using something called bookmark in Power BI. Now how bookmark works, so bookmark usually takes snapshot of your report, like you can see that it captures the moment of your report. So let's say at this stage we have this report open, nothing is being filtered, like, so we have the clean report. So I can take a bookmark. So bookmark will kind of, whenever somebody will click on that bookmark, and we can assign the bookmark to any button, whenever somebody will click on that button, that means it will trigger that bookmark and their report will come to this page. Okay, so we'll simply go ahead and capture this snapshot, like this moment of the Power BI report. Okay, so simply go to view and we will need this bookmark and selections to be open. So click on bookmark and selections, you will see both of these things here. Okay, so right now you see nothing is being filtered. So whenever somebody will click on hide filter, then they will come on this page. Okay, so this is what we want. We will go ahead and say add bookmark and we will name it called hide filter pane. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we will need next. Okay, so now next we will need a shape which is going to be here. I will simply go ahead and say the shape like this and I will put it here. Okay, now you may be asking why. Okay, there is a reason, I will show you. So let me make it like black and let me make it like maybe 85% transparent. Okay, so this is called BG. Okay, one. Okay, so this is the background. So when somebody click on this icon, then they will see a kind of, the report is kind of grayed out kind of, and then they will see a filter pane here. Okay, so next I will need something called one more shape, which is here. I will simply go ahead and select a shape and put it here maybe. Okay, so we would want to give the filter pane like till here to here, and I can simply go ahead and say this style. I don't need the border, I need the color as kind of this black is fine for me, not this much is fine for me, and shape I would say 15%. You can also select the shadow if you want, so click on the shadow and turn it on. Okay, change the color to any color you like. Okay, so this will just give a nice effect. So when somebody click on that icon, then they will see this shape. Okay, now why they are seeing this shape, because in this shape we can add some slicer. Okay, so slicer is basically the end user will use those slicer to filter the report. Okay, so click on this slicer. Okay, and we will go ahead and move it here, and the first slicer I want to give maybe here. Okay, so these are the filter that user will use. Okay, end user. So select on it, let's say I want to give it as call branch. Okay, this is the one. Now I'll do some formatting. Click on this format, change this as a drop down list, okay, and then change the background effect, background remove, and change the color. Okay, so I usually change the header to kind of white, so that's it, and this values color to kind of also white, so values color to also 10% white. Okay, so you can see right now they have these options. Okay, when they click they have this option. That's perfect. Okay, this is what we need. Okay, you can also do some formatting here as well. The background, let's say you do not want to be white and the values to be kind of totally white. Let's see how it looks. Okay, it looks great, right? Perfect, right? So we have one slicer ready. Okay, so let's click on it, Control C, Control B. Let's move it here, same line, and then this time I will be selecting, instead of, I will select maybe the month. Okay, now this month name, if you do not know how to create month name like this, which is, you can see Jan, Feb, and so on so on, you can watch my previous video which I've talked about how to create in the date table video. So let's Control C and Control B, one more, same line, little bit above. Okay, and here I will select the category. Okay, so we do have a category column. Let's click on it, remove the month. Okay, okay, so we have all the things that we need are ready. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a group, so we can put it in a group. Okay, why, I will show you the reason. Okay, so this one is this slicer, this one is this slicer, this one is this slicer, and this one is the slicer shape basically. So slicer shape, okay, and this one is kind of the background. Okay, so let's make everything in one group, and then I would need one more icon here. So I will go ahead and insert, and let's use this button, and I can use this one. So using this button, user can hide the slicer pane. Okay, so let's change the color to white. Icon, change the color to white. Okay, so that's it. User will click on this button, then they will go back to the previous stage when we capture the bookmark. We will simply go ahead and select here to here till here and press Ctrl G to make one group. Okay, now if I hide it, you will see it's coming like this. Okay, so we need that one as well, which is called, what is it, that shape. Okay, this one. Okay, this shape must be also in this group. Okay, so this one. Okay, all right, so now if somebody hide it, you see you're getting this previous dashboard. Okay, so that's perfect. Now all we just need to do is that when this slicer pane is open, we want to take one more kind of snapshot, so that that time moment is captured. So when somebody click on this icon, then they will see this moment of the report. Okay, now I would like to make it more engaging, so I will just hide this. Okay, select this and I will say hide. Okay, so what does it mean? When somebody will click on this button, then they will see this moment like as simply filter pen with all this informations. Okay, so let's name it call open filter pen. Okay, so this is the open filter. Okay, now if I click on hide filter pen, it should this thing should go right. So let's click on hide filter pen. Okay, it didn't work, no worries. So let's click on delete this, and we will open filter pen, which is perfect like this. And hide filter pen, we want the moment before this filter pen was open. Okay, now one thing, we just need to hide this as well here, so let's delete this as well. Okay, let's create the bookmark again. Okay, this moment we want to capture without this. Okay, so click this icon and we want to hide it. Okay, so right now this moment we want to capture, and we want to call it as a open filter pen. Okay, so click on it, name it call open filter pen. Okay, now we want to capture one more moment, so just hide it. Now everything is hidden, that's perfect. And we want to enable that image, which is the side image, and this one. Okay, so this moment we want to capture now. Okay, so let's go ahead and say one more, and we would just go ahead and say hide filter pen. Okay, so we have two moments. One is called open filter pen. If you click on open filter pen bookmark, it will take you to this moment where we have this report little bit grayed out and all these filter options. So user can simply filter like whatever they want to filter. Okay, and they can simply go back using this button. Okay, so what that we will integrate. Now if you click on this hide filter, you see that is gone. Okay, that's perfect. So let's go to open filter pen, and we can say this button, click on this button double and click on action, and we will select to action what we want. We want a bookmark, and we want to say hide filter pen, and we want to write it called hide filter pen. Okay, perfect. So Let's try hide filter pen. You can see that's gone. Okay, now open filter pen. This one will be open filter pen. So click on it, action, bookmark, and we can simply name it call open filter pen. Okay, so basically here I have connected, see, bookmark, open filter pen. Okay, so this button I connected with a bookmark which is called open filter pen. What is it? Open filter pen. Open filter pen is supposed to kind of show me a different moment of my report where this filter pen was open, right? So if you just want to test it, just press control and this click, then you will see filter pen is being open. That's perfect. Now if you just click on filter, let's say month, okay, that's perfect, and click outside, click on this to hide it. So control and then you need to click again, and you can see that is hidden. That's perfect. Now one thing that is missed, which is, you see, when I am opening this one and I'm doing some filter maybe by the category, only one category like this, and if I go back, that is being unfiltered. So one thing, just click on this hide filter pen, right click and remove this data. So that means whenever you are coming back to the previous filter pen, which is hide filter pen, it will keep those filter applied. Okay, so click on it again and select the month or maybe that category, which is this one. Okay, now if you just click on this hide filter pen, you will see it is still, the filter is still applied. Okay, so we can just test it again. Let's click on anything, maybe month. Okay, and we can simply say go back, hide filter pen, and you can see the month is being applied. Now when you click it again, you see that that is filter is going. So for this open filter pen also you can remove the data, so it will keep the filter applied. Okay, so test it again, and let's say branch, which is this one. Okay, hide it, you see the branch is still being applied. Let's click it again, you can see the branch is still being filtered. Okay, so this is how we can create custom filter pen. Okay, to hide it, you click on it. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video till the end. If you have enjoyed this video and if you have learned something new, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.